Hi, this is Mrs. Evans, and today we are going to be talking about the city mouse and the country mouse. So first you'll need to go into Myon and go to your library. So you go to your Clever portal, you click on Myon, and in the library you're going to search and look for city mouse. When you click that search, you're going to have the first two options. You're going to have the city mouse, and then you have another version for it in Spanish. So we're going to click read so we can read the story. The Country Mouse and the City Mouse, a retelling of Aesop's Fable by Eric Blair, illustrated by Diana Silverman. What is a fable? A fable is a story that teaches a lesson. In some fables, animals may talk and act the way people do. A Greek slave named Aesop created some of the world's favorite fables. Aesop's fables have been enjoyed by readers for more than 2,000 years. Let's begin our story. The country mouse and the city mouse have been friends for many years. One day, the country mouse invited the city mouse to dinner. The country mouse opened his heart and his pantry. He prepared a dinner of plain country food to please his guest. The city mouse just nibbled at the corn, barley, and peas. He didn't like the simple dinner. He was used to eating fancier things. He talked about how good life was in the city. "My dear friend," the city mouse said, "aren't you bored here in the country? We have everything in the city. Why don't you come home with me and enjoy the good life?" The country mouse quickly agreed. The two friends set off for the city. They arrived at the city mouse's big house, and he offered a feast of beans, cheese, fruit, and figs. The country mouse was amazed. He also was ashamed to be so poor. The two friends were about to eat when they heard a cat meow and scratch at the door. "Run!" cried the frightened city mouse. The mice ran to hide in a crack. A long time later, the two friends crept back to the table. Just as the mice began eating some figs, servants came to clear the plates. The mice dashed to hide in dark holes. When it was quiet, the mouse came out. "Thank you and goodbye," said the country mouse. "I'm going home. I'd rather live a simple life in peace than a rich life in fear." So that was our story. So what I want you to do now is you have an assignment. You have the city mouse and the country mouse. It's a Venn diagram. And on this Venn diagram, I would like for you to tell me 3 details in each section of the story. So here in our Venn diagram, the directions are add at least 3 details to each section. We have a section for the country mouse, a section for the city mouse, and for both. So tell me 3 details that are about the country mouse's life. So what can you tell me about how the country mouse lives at his home? What was so different there? And think about the city mouse. What was so different there from the country mouse's house? Because they were very different where the two lived. But then in the middle, I'd like you to give me 3 details to tell me how are they similar? How was the setting similar? How did they live? What did they eat? Did they eat some of the same foods? Did they eat different foods? So think about what they ate, how they lived, with talking about living in fear, not living in fear, Think about how much space they had, cats, with things like that. So think about what's going on in the story and tell me what is similar that they both have in common and what things are different. I hope you have a great day.